Welcome back to another episode of Juno Explains. As you know from our last episode, our goal is to drive our car from Georgia to Vietnam. Let's take a closer look at where we're starting out. Obviously, the first thing to do is to get around the Caspian Sea, but this is actually more tricky than you might think. For a few reasons that I won't discuss here, my dad can't go back to Iran, so going south around the sea is out. It's physically possible to drive across Azerbaijan and then take a ferry across the Caspian Sea to Aktau in Kazakhstan. However, Azerbaijan closed its land borders to incoming traffic during COVID and never reopened them. So that left us with only one possible route, going north of the wall. So we would have to travel through the Night King's territory, but not for long, and then we would be in Kazakhstan. We knew that Kazakhstan would let both of my parents in without visas, and also, from there we would have options in terms of which route to take. My parents seriously considered the southern route, but let's look at that a little more closely. Now, the first thing you might notice along this route is that it includes two countries where the government is not necessarily in control of the entire country. My dad has a friend who had spent time in Afghanistan in the last few years, and he advised against going there for that reason. My dad found, to his surprise, that he didn't have to argue too much with my mom about it. Back in 2007, Armenia occupied both Nagorno-Karabakh, shown here in red, and more of Azerbaijan, shown in violet. According to international law, it was all just occupied territory, but the area shown in red was a self-proclaimed republic, and it functioned like one, while the area in violet did not. My mom decided that rather than travel into Karabakh through the short southern corridor where everyone else did, she would go in through the north and see more of the land in between. Traveling through this land with no police, no schools, no social order, she had one close call and stopped romanticizing the idea of the Wild West. Despite all of that, the nail in the southern route's coffin was actually India. India won't let any foreign cars in without a carnet de passage. The carnet is a guarantee that you're not sneaking the car into the country to sell it without paying import tax. To get one, you have to put down a deposit of 2 to 3 times the value of your car with an international organization. You also have to pay the organization the better part of $1,000 to issue the document and send it to you, and they don't return your money until you've returned to the country of origin. So we said, hello, China. Now, the orange area here represents the natural habitat of the Bactrian camel. My mom saw one once in the zoo in Anchorage. She said it was terrifying. My parents are like, okay, this animal can survive literally anything, and we're going to spend January and February driving through his house. Luckily, I was there to remind them of what's really important, that I'm happy in the cold. Here I am recently spreading joy in eastern Kazakhstan. Look, those people are happier now. Oh, those people are happier too. Yep, those people are happier too. Oh, is someone less happy in the car because the window's down? Not relevant.